Good evening. Shortly after 8 o'clock, we had multiple calls for a fire to the fire alarm office to an address 3104 West Monroe, which is a three-story apartment building, approximately dimensions 25 by 50, which had communicated to an exposure building to the left side, which is a 1.5 story, approximately 25 by 60. At about 8:16, the alarm was elevated, so we had more fire companies coming in. It went up to a stilling box, and then a mayday was called at 8:46 in an EMS Plan 1 for trapped or injured firefighters. At that time, we had approximately 2 firefighters who were injured, who fell through a hole in the floor all the way down to the first floor from the 3rd floor. OFI, or the Office of Fire Investigation, is on the scene conducting an investigation now. It appears there were no working smoke detectors in the building, and that the 3rd and 2nd floors of the structure, fire structure, were vacant, and the 1st floor was occupied at the time. Right now, they were transported red here. They are resting well. They will probably be kept for observations, and that's pretty much all I can say right now. They're alert and talking.
Do you know, did they break anything? What's the extent of their injuries?
Yeah, so, well, let me say this first. We started out with a steel, then it went to a stilling box, and it elevated to a 211 alarm with the EMS Plan 1. So that's how many people we had on the scene. Over 100 people, firefighters and EMS. You wanted to know if they what now?
Just the extent of their injuries. You said just observation. So
The family's not here right now, so I don't want to say what the extent of their, that's something.
Are they
really
walking, talking?
They are talking. They're alert and everything. They will probably be kept for evaluation. We were just in there with them. We've been there with them, talking to them, talk to their families and everything.
Were they able to tell you what happened prior to them going through the hole?
It was just a routine fire for them. They were on the 3rd floor. One of them was with the pipe, the person with the pipe, and they were walking on the floor. It was clear. Next thing you know, went through a hole. We're still investigating that to find out exactly what that was, but thank God they are okay.
Did they have to? Did they get out on their own, or did they have to be rescued?
One of them got out on his own. He self-evacuated. The other was helped to an ambulance.
How long were they in that area? I don't mean to monopolize this, guy. Sorry, but how long were they in the area before the one was able to get helped out?
Oh, they were helped immediately. It was secured. The mayday was secured relatively fast. So, and then a PAR was taken, which means all the companies were accounted for. Everybody on the scene was accounted for. So it happened relatively fast.